My name is Tyler Ray. I'm a Green. I'm a sophomore here at Christian. I went here last year too, and I'm 16 years old. Now when I heard that chapel's theme was Journeys, I asked Nick Kuiper if I could share a song with you guys. But the journey when talked about was kind of my journey in the past schools I went to. I went to public schools my whole life. And when I went to the schools, I didn't lead a very good life there. I was used to the atmosphere, how things work. It was just small things that were different. Kids were more hard up, and there's small annoying things that you got to have too. And then there was fights all the time. There was about 50 kids in middle school, about 4 teachers, so it was hard to control. And how things worked wasn't very fair. Teachers didn't listen. And near the end of 8th grade, I was a pretty close-minded and unhappy person. I had a bad attitude. I didn't think I did, but adults would always tell me that all the time. I kind of had like, what you looking at personality. I was like ready to fight at all times. But at the same time, I love my friends there. I still do. I started school at that school back in 3rd grade. And I grew up with kids till about 8th grade. And I had a good relationship, had bad relationships that I shouldn't have started. Unfortunately, I did. And I was attached to them, the kids, the school, everything. And I didn't feel like I was ready to move on to a new place without them. Half of those kids went to one school or another, that being in Ottawa or East Kentwood. I wanted to go, but I wanted to get away from it too. I wanted to move on from it all, even though I knew it would be rough. But one day, I just remember my mom suggesting that we check out Christian High. And I had no idea what she was talking about. It took me a second to realize she was talking about a school. In my mind, I thought this was like a stressful school that helped kids who weren't close to God. But that was coming from my middle school 8th grade mind. It's different. But I considered myself a Christian. I didn't understand it. I thought I did. So, I go to church and pray all the time, but I wasn't being very fair with God. So, solution. Back in 2004, I had a guardian angel. I came into school. He showed me around the hallways and everything. Just from walking around with him, I felt like I had tons of freedom next to my old school. I could walk around the halls without feeling paranoid. I was a little worried about how I'd be treated here if I actually came here, but it was okay. Overall, it felt pretty good. And the starting point of changing into a new person, my other solution was to write poems/lyrics to get everything out of my head. Now, I started with poems that slowly turned into songs. I can't sing at all, so I tried something different. I'll try it over again. I felt a lot better listening and learning to reflect on the songs when I was listening. So I could kind of record all my trouble and all the pain and all the negativity into a CD and speak it. And also, I tried to make the song as cool as possible, so it would kind of inspire me to move on to a new person and become more mature. And it worked. So after it started working, I started showing people the songs. Some liked it, some hated it. That's okay. And after a while, I started to move away from all the stuff in the songs. I was becoming a new person. And especially starting this year, 10th grade, I think I'm a better person. It may not seem like it, but I'm not as uptight. I'm way closer to God. I'm not as afraid to talk to him about anything. I'll pray about anything, anywhere. And I started to be more open to things. And with that said, I would like to perform a song I wrote. The song started out as a poem from the beginning of 8th grade. I put it over multiple instrumental tracks. And finally, I went with a live band with instruments. These guys are pretty they're good at what they do. And the song is called Stuck in the Memory. We started the song, the idea of the song is probably 2 years old. And so I'd like to share it with you. Also, because I'm going to be doing some kind of funny with some vinyl records. I'm not hurting the records, they're fine. like this. How's it? Say yeah. Now everybody knows who I once was back when I used to be that. When I understood that I used to be a bad guy, but I'm not anymore. I roll independent now, different than before. But I got back myself from the people that changed it. Reshape my mind for the kids, rearranged it. Picked up a pen with a record and a mic. Look at me in the past, you see we're not alike. So on to the things that got in my way, all the way. Every second, every moment in the day, not true. I'm authentic. Look at me now, take a bow to the sky. When I'm not an astronaut, where I didn't want it in it, I escaped from the fire, flew higher from the ground. Every thought I sparked my way back to my roots, where I came from. I was unhappy, done with the silver now done, and I'm stuck in the memory to the same melody. Can't talk back from the past that I envy. Try to remember that place to get last in this broken memory. I break up the past, I'm stuck in the memory to the same melody. Can't talk back from the past that I envy. Try to remember that place to get last in this broken memory. Check out, yo. Please respect that I'm not like you, and you're not like me, and you choose to let that be. So much time to forget that, starting to regret that. Lost me to our lower person, looking too much sad that I look outside at the trees with no colors left on from the sun. Looking through all my brothers alone in the path without you, and you laugh. I'm stuck to think about it all. Should I stop and take a fall? Go turn fake. There's my pride for the take. The difference with me is that I can real and you are fake. Break away from my sake, picture perfect, no mistakes. Everything put back in this place, in this race, in this case, to a place. Every thought thinkable on the ground, unstable. I can say it's not a fable. There it is. All for you, take it for yourself and me. If not, don't bring it back, cause I don't do the memories. Get back, microphone plug in the main track. Memories lost in my head, and I'm brought back. Get back, microphone plug in the main track. Memories lost in my head, and I'm brought back. Get back, microphone plug in the main track. Memories lost in my head, and I'm brought back. Get back, microphone plug in the main track. Memories lost in my head, and I'm brought back. I'm stuck in the memory to the same melody. Can't talk back from the past that I envy. Try to remember that place to get last in this broken memory. I break up the past, I'm stuck in the memory to the same melody. Can't talk back from the past that I envy. Try to remember that place to get last in this broken memory. I break up the past, I'm stuck in the memory to the same melody. Can't talk back from the past that I envy. Try to remember that place to get last in this broken memory. I break up the past, I'm stuck in the memory to the same melody. Can't talk back from the past that I envy. Try to remember that place to get last in this broken memory. I break up the past, get back, microphone plug in the main track. Get back,